Welcome everybody to WSBN, the World Sports Broadcasting Network, as our coverage of the Continental Clash rolls onward. We've got another good one for you. It is the LSL Lions who are looking to make it a perfect 6-0 in the regular season portion of this tournament. They're going up against the Connecticut Junior Rangers, who are 1-4 at the tournament, their only win being in overtime. So they sit at this moment in the final playoff spot as the number 16 team in this tournament. And if you've tuned into any games that I've been calling, we've been stressing it all week long so far, you don't have to have the best record to make the playoffs when only 6 teams out of the 22 that participate will miss out on the bracket. So for the Connecticut Junior Rangers, for the LSL Lions, they're in the playoffs. That was clinched quite a while ago. For them, they're just playing to finish this regular season portion 6-0 and get the highest seed possible. For the Connecticut Junior Rangers, a little bit more on the line for the boys in red, white, and blue. They could really use a win here against this Lions team. If they win in regulation, they will mathematically clinch the playoffs and play in the round of 16 tomorrow morning or afternoon, depending on which game slot they fall into. That's got to be in regulation, though, for it to be 100% certain. If they win in overtime, it's about a 95% chance, but it's going to rely on a couple of other games later on tonight. If they lose in overtime, I'm going to put it at about a 40% chance that they'd make the playoffs. If they lose in regulation, they will miss the playoffs and play a consolation game tomorrow instead of a round of 16 game. We are underway from the South Rink here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena, Mount Prospect, Illinois, just north of Chicago. Here's a quick chance right off the bat, and Austin Bessler for the Rangers couldn't get that one done. Here's a shot made by the Lions goaltender, Thomas St. Martin. Boy, we've seen some stuff. Maybe his best yet, at least that I've been in the booth for. Wow. Reached out with the glove. Great effort by the Lions goaltender to keep this game scoreless very early on. Lions 28 goals for, 9 allowed here in this tournament for a goal differential of +19. Here's another shot into the glove once more of St. Martin. Thomas St. Martin is your starting goaltender for the Lions. He is 2-0 at this tournament, 199 goals allowed average and a .902 save percentage. At the other end of the rink, it is Daniel Skobrev for the Rangers, 0-2 in his 2 appearances prior to this one. 7.00 goals against average and a .791 save percentage. And you go up against this Lions team who's scoring nearly 5 goals per game. It's not going to be an easy task. But again, the Connecticut Junior Rangers in need of a victory to cement their spot in the playoffs of the Continental Clash. They won this tournament, the Rangers did, in 2021. As this one's sent deep, intercepted by the Lions. Now here they come. Pass finds Durdevic. Durdevic to the net, looking for a tip on its way. Wouldn't go. Rebound! Sasha Durdevic got the rebound off the initial shot. And Quebec strikes first. Less than 2 minutes into the hockey game. 1-0 to the LSL Lions. And if you've been tuned in to games I've been on the mic for, you know I can't stress it enough. These Lions fans, probably the best crowd any of the 22 teams at this tournament has brought to Chicago. They are loud, they have noisemakers, they get excited for just about anything that happens in the game. And when it's a goal, you know they're fired up. They just witnessed one, their team up 1-0. Now here's Cal Brogan down below the goal line. A scramble for the puck. There's Quincy Fontaine, number 8 in black. One of the leaders in points in this tournament. 7 goals, 8 assists for 15 total points for the Lions. Lots of key contributors on this team, though. Every single skater has at least 1 point, most of them with anywhere from 2 to 3. Now neutral zone, Lions look to rush into the zone again. Here's a pass over in the slot, that one taken away by the Rangers. Rangers need to avoid a regulation loss, otherwise they will be eliminated from this tournament. Still have a game tomorrow, but just a consolation with no chance at advancing in a bracket. Now here's Bergio for the Rangers, looking to get something going. Their number 8 couldn't get past the Lions' number 8, Quincy Fontaine. Over the line it comes. Down the left wing side, the Lions rush in. The other way come the Rangers now off a steal. Over the line, this is Carter Wood at his pocket pick, but getting it back is Connecticut. Now here's Hannah Burr, a female skater on this Rangers team. We have a couple of female goaltenders on the rosters at this tournament, but at least from games I've covered, the only female skater. Now here comes Quebec the other way. Sheets down the left wing side, drops it off. Here's a shot. Steinberg, and the save is made by Skobrev. Connecticut Junior Rangers. Here's a shot. And this game is tied. It's Austin Bassler, who hadn't scored a point all tournament long. And it is 1-1. Just what the Rangers needed in their final game of regular season play. Now that looked close to offsides. They won't call it as the Lions enter the zone. In the slot, backhand shot to the net. Good block there, racing in, and David Pinecone blocked it with his skate. Now a neutral ice again. Over the line comes Quebec. This is Caden Brassard. He lets go of a shot in the slot. That one stopped by Skobrev. Dylan Ward on the call with you. Matthew Freeman, our producer today. Matthew, a good friend of mine. We grew up together. Known each other since middle school. Big shout out to Glenn and WSBN on including him in this week's proceedings. And now Quebec grabs it back. Over the line, Vincent Venet. Venet wearing Connor McDavid's number 97. Dropped it off at the right circle. That shot wouldn't go. It missed the net. Now this one sent all the way down by Connecticut. It will not go far enough for icing, and defenseman Quincy Fontaine will grab it. Get it out to Venet. Vincent Venet over the line down the right wing side. Being pressured, got it back. Venet below the goal line. Now this is Jordan Loeb. He tried a quick angle shot. That one wouldn't go. Now the Rangers come out. Here they come. Pass finds William Bergio. And now it's James Olas. Taken away by the Lions, but not so fast, says the Rangers. This pass missed. It wouldn't go. Now this is a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Emilio Centrosini, as his partner on the 2-on-1, sprints to the bench for a line change, so he'll kill some time. Look for a pass. Nearly deflected out of the zone, but would not. Nice reception by Steinberg down at the left circle. Steinberg down below the line. This is Brassard back for Steinberg. He shoots, and the save made by Skobrev. He'll hang on with 8:47 to go in period number 1. How fitting, one of Chicago's 3 area codes, 847 on the clock, as we are here in Mount Prospect. suburb of Chicago, the host of this Continental Clash, as it has been for quite some time. Now this one's played off the boards. Catching up to it is Tim Mullen. He centers it. Here's a shot by St. Martin. My goodness. 2 highlight reel stops for him less than halfway through the first period. It could easily be 3-1 Rangers right now. Each team with 4 shots on goal. Each goalie with 3 stops. Now a slap shot by Fontaine. That one whistles wide of the net. Picked up near side by the Lions. This one sent down to the corner. Now here's a centering pass and a shot by Steinberg. Save, rebound. That's swiped out of there and all the way out of the zone. Good pace to this game. The Lions so dominant here at this tournament. 5-0 to come into this game. 5-0, 0-0 I should add. All 5 regulation wins for a perfect point percentage. Now pass down low to Steinberg. He couldn't get a shot off as we're halfway through the first period. But the Rangers, in spite of 1 win in 5 games here at the Continental Clash, holding their own. Here's a nice move and a shot away, saved by Skobrev. A rebound grab by Connecticut, and they will come out. Neutral zone, this one sent in. We'll go down below the goal line where it's picked up by Mauricio of the Lions. Sent out to the neutral zone. And sent back in again. Broussard, wearing Patrick Kane's familiar number 88 here in these parts. Broussard sent it to the blue paint. Nobody there to get a stick on it. Maybe he was looking for Brunel. Didn't work out. This won't be an icing. Goes directly on net. Touched by St. Martin. And a giveaway. Here's Bentley Suchan. Here's a stuff angle shot attempt. That one was stopped, held on to by Thomas St. Martin. We get another whistle, 6:20 to go in period number 1. 1-1. Your score here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. Dylan Ward here on play-by-play with you, solo for this one, as I will be covering the final 3 games here on the South Rink tonight. A couple of critical games for teams looking to squeak into the playoffs. Starting off here with the Connecticut Junior Rangers. A dominant team in years past at this Continental Clash. And it doesn't really matter what your regular season record was. Once you get to the playoffs, it's all the same for every team. The only thing it helps you with is your seeding. There are no buys, no nothing in this tournament. Just first, second, third, and fourth round. This one sent into the zone by the Rangers. Here's Quincy Fontaine collecting the puck for the Lions. This one rung around the boards, picked up in neutral ice. And here's a 3-on-2 perhaps. It's Bouchines. He will take a shot. That one bounces wide of the net. Now centering pass, and right in on net. That was stopped by Skobrev. Point blank opportunity for Tyler Steinberg to get his 4th goal of the Continental Clash. Not so fast, says Skobrev. Under 5 to go, first period. The Lions fans getting loud. And you might think that they would run out of energy by the time we get to Game 6 here on this Thursday. Doubleheaders each and every day for all the teams here at the Continental Clash. But no energy lost, not an ounce here for these hardcore Lions fans. Now this one lifted out to neutral ice. Glove down. And it is blown dead. Hand pass. 4:18 to go first period. Shots on goal, 6-5 in favor of the Rangers. Felix Buccisny and Austin Bassler, the goal scorer for each of these sides. Here's a shot, that one off the crossbar. Half an inch away from a goal. Now another shot from the right side. That one stopped by Thomas St. Martin. He will hang on. Fourth flat here in the first period, 1-1. Hope you found us okay, WSBN TV, whether you're on our YouTube channel or our website. It all comes to your screen the same. Either way, we thank you for spending your Thursday evening with us from wherever in the world you may be watching. This is Fontaine. Fontaine out to the neutral zone. This one tipped ahead by Cetrosini. This one fired into the Rangers bench with lots of speed. And it's a good thing everyone wears cages at this age level. 3:30 here in the first period. 7-5 your shots on goal. That favors Connecticut here. A handful of teams mirroring an NHL jersey or logo. This Junior Rangers team, obviously one of them. Their USPHL, that's United States Premier League, Hockey League, premier team, featuring ages of 2003 to 2007. They went 49-3-0 and won the USPHL national title. So, pretty good hockey program they're running over there in Connecticut. As this one's stolen away by Quebec. Here's a shot, and that one stopped by Skobrev, a thudding pad. Now top of the left point. This one thrown down low. Will go down below the goal line and be found in the near side corner by Boshizi. Now here's Tyler Steinberg. Boshizi. That one wouldn't go. And now this one flicked out all the way down. Easy call for the linesman. Or maybe not. No icing is the call. And the LSL bench barking at the official about that. I'm right there with you. Now here come the Lions rushing up ice again. Tyler Steinberg tried a backhand chip. That wouldn't work. They've scored quite a few goals like that, this team. Now in the slot, pulling it to his forehand, Brunel. That one ended up rolling on net. And a crash play. Nothing to show for it there. Now the Rangers. Over the line, this is William Bergio. Found by the Lions. Here comes Fontaine. You can tell it's him just by the way he skates. Quincy Fontaine faked a shot, tried to pull it to his back, then forehand. But nothing to show for it there. Now Levi Correa. He scored his first goal and point of the tournament in a previous game. I don't remember if that was the early game today or yesterday. 1 minute to play in period one. Right circle, this pass across. The stick got in the way from the Rangers. Good play. Now this is Cal Brogan. He takes a shot into the glove cleanly and held on to. by Thomas St. Martin. 31.6 on the clock in the opening of 3 acts here tonight. Puck falls, face-off taken by the Lions. Back below their goal line, they will set up a rush. Now out to the neutral zone. This one grabbed by Vincent Vinet over the line, 20 to work with. Puck down in the corner as the Lions look for a late goal here in the first period. Cleared out by the Rangers. Lions will try one more effort. Vinet can't get over the blue line. They're going to have to take a shot here, the Rangers will. And that one on target would have been too late anyway. So 15 minutes are in the books. It is 1-1 between the Lions and the Rangers. We'll take a quick timeout, catch my breath, and be right back for the second period of play on WSBN. Dylan Ward. A fresh 15 minutes are on the clock for period number 2. 1-1. We've got the Lions and the Rangers. Rangers fighting for their lives to get in. Lions have already clinched. Can you ask for any better situation here for regular season of this tournament? We've switched ends, of course, period of the long change. Most of you watching at home probably know that means your bench is on your attacking half, making it a little bit harder to change if you're being pressured in your own defensive end, leading to higher scoring affairs here in the second period. We'll see what happens. The Lions in the second period, they've got a plus 19 goal differential overall in this tournament, but in the second period, only a plus 2. They've scored 8, they've allowed 6, so maybe that has something to do with the long change. You never know, but it's just very interesting. In the first period, they're plus 12, and to be only plus 2 in the second period. Remember, you are very tired in the second period because you don't get the full intermission after the first. Now the Lions are going to come out with it. Vincent Vinet, here he comes, plays this one off the boards, catches up to it, gets a shot! That one hit the crossbar. My goodness. We've seen quite a few pucks hit the iron at this tournament. That's the second one in this game. Now here come the Rangers. In the slide, here's a shot. Big save by St. Martin. Rebound is loose, not frozen yet. There's the puck. It's in the blue paint. And finally the referee loses sight. Rangers fans pretty frustrated that the ref blew the whistle. Hard to tell from my vantage point if that puck was frozen or not. But regardless, it can't be undone. And we'll have a attacking zone face-off here for Connecticut. Once again, Dylan Ward on the call, Matt Freeman behind the camera, our producer today, also controlling the scoreboard at the top of your screen, the clock, the adverts, the transitions, and anything that's not me talking is all Matthew Freeman. We appreciate the hard work he's put in here this week. It's not easy to sit here for back-to-back games as this shot off the glove, bouncing the blue paint, was sitting there for a moment, swiped out of harm's way. Rangers will continue possession though, as this one played off the near half boards, turned over, and the Rangers will dump this one in. It'll go directly on net, stopped, and shoved off to the side by Thomas St. Martin. Now the Rangers off a steal in neutral ice. Here they come. Here's a shot. Glove stopped once again by Thomas St. Martin, flashing the leather here on the South Rink in the regular season finale. Turnaround shot that deflected off a stick and goes up into the netting, stopping the clock with 12:04. Now's the time to scoreboard watch here at this tournament. No games in progress really affect the Rangers' playoff status, but can tell you that the Minnesota Blades have a 1-0 lead over the BC Bulldogs. In an all-Kings matchup, the Young Kings have a 4-3 lead over the Slovakia Kings. And this game, of course, here at the South Rink, 1-1. Here's a shot taken that deflects off a stick. It's repossessed by the Lions. This pass up high. Here's a shot, deflected by the stick again, goes down to the corner. Representing Quebec here at this tournament. The Lions give it up in their attacking zone. Pocket picked. Now this is Tyler Steinberg. He left it. Got it back. Steinberg sent it up high. There's Mauricio. He sent it down below the goal line. And it's picked up by Joseph Zine. Give him right back up to the Lions. Steinberg. Left circle, off the boards, and up high to the left point. Steinberg got it back. He takes a shot. That one blocked by David Tim Mullen. Now below the net, Sasha Dordevic. Back up high again. Here's a shot to the net. That one blocked. Rebound picked up left circle. Here's a shot. And a save made by Skobrev. He'll hang on to it. Stopping the play and the clock with 10:35 to go in the middle frame. 1-1 your score. Both those goals scored in the opening 4 minutes of the hockey game, as we've remained scoreless for the past 16 or so playing minutes. Sent up high, Perrault, across to the right side, Fontaine's shot got tipped on its way but missed the net. Now Broussard down in the corner fighting for it. One man lost his stick of the Rangers. And this one sent to the blue paint. Skobrev will cover it up, and we get another whistle. Remember what's at stake? Regulation win for the Rangers would clinch the playoffs, An overtime win gives it about a 99% chance, maybe more like 90% chance. They will need some help. If they lose in overtime, it is to be determined. Really could go either way based on the rest of the results tonight. If they lose this thing in regulation, they will be eliminated from playoff contention. So it all comes down to this for the Connecticut Junior Rangers, and they're playing well against one of the top teams at this tournament. Certainly one of the favorites to win it all, the LSL Lions. Maybe a breakaway pass here. This one's sent up, and that's offsides. That'll stop play with 9:26 to go in the second. Neutral zone draw coming up. Right wing face-off circle, and the Rangers attacking half. It's won by the Lions. Now this one taken away by the Rangers. Spinning and shooting one after getting it to him, but that one was stopped. Now this one, just getting enough of the glove on it, was Thomas St. Martin. Both goaltenders putting on a show here. Now this one grabbed at the blue line and brought into the zone by Levy Correa. Right point now. To the left side, Mauricio. Down to the left wing corner. Now a tough chance, that one wouldn't go. Rebound, they score! There's the 5-hole, and it's 2-1 to the Lions. Levy Correa's second goal, second point here at the Continental Clash. As they look for another one, backhand try. What a save made by Skolbrev. He will hang on to it. Fabulous composure by the Rangers goaltender after just allowing a goal less than 10 seconds earlier. 14-9 your shot totals. Leading the way are the Rangers in shots. The fans here to our left getting loud once again. Here's Fontaine. Gets it to the middle. Here's a shot, save, rebound, they score! Sasha Nudevic, his second of the hockey game. 3-1 to the Canadian side. And that's their second goal in 17 seconds. 2 goals in 17 seconds. Us Chicagoans know a little something about that. As now they're hungry for more. This is Brassard. Puck taken away, and the Rangers will get it out of the zone. Or will they? Yes, they will. Now over the line they come. Down the right wing, they'll play this one off the boards. Down in the far side corner, this one sent up high. A slap shot. Oh, more of a fake. Then he took a wrist shot. That one got blocked. Now one of the female skaters out there, Hannah Burr. This one into the zone, but taken right back by the Lions. Here's Fontaine, big blast. That one blocked by Burr. Rebound! Whistles high of the crossbar. 7 minutes to play before we scrape the ice. 3-1 in favor of the designated visitors here wearing black. Lions can't tip this one in on sides. So here come the Rangers. Now here's a chance for them. This pass in the middle to the one wide of the net. Maybe a piece for St. Martin, but either way, not across the line. One of the better offensive chances this Connecticut Rangers team has had in this game as they try to win this thing and cement their spot in the 2024 Continental Clash playoffs. Picked up by Steiner. Steinberg takes a shot. That one off the left pad of Skobrev. Now this puck taken by the Rangers. Tripped up, and they're going to get him for a penalty. Tripping the call. And that's going to send Levi Correa of the Lions to the box. It's his first visit to the box all tournament long, and the first power play of the game belongs to the Connecticut Junior Rangers. 17% on the power play in this tournament, 2 out of 12. Penalty kill by the Lions, darn near perfect, 11 for 12 for 92%. They don't have a shorthanded goal though, they'd like to change that. That wouldn't work out as a man crashed into the goalpost, knocking the net off its moorings. That'll stop play. 5:26 to go, second period. 15 seconds into the power play, the Rangers will be forced to take a defensive zone draw after that stoppage. This is Liam Cicercia cuts to the slot, tried a shot, fan on it, gets it back, shoots, tipped on its way by Austin Bassler. But wide of the net, Austin Bassler bidding for his second of the Continental Clash right there. Now this one played off the glass and out of the zone, brought over the line in an offside position. That'll freeze time again with 1:15 left on the power play, 4:55 to go in the second period. 3-1 the lead for the Lions. Puck falls. Face-off's taken by the Lions. They will clear it out to neutral ice. Now Fontaine behind his own goal line. Look to play it out. Quebec will get it out to the neutral zone. Now here's Steinberg over the line, short-handed. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Rangers looking for their third power play goal here in game number 6 of the tournament. Now here's a shot in the slot. That one takes the deflection and goes wide. Forced out to the neutral zone. 30 on the clock in the power play. 4:10 to go in the period. And the Lions will clear it again, making it look easy here on the penalty kill. Only with one power play goal against here at the Continental Clash. Their shot towards the net wouldn't go. Now picked up by Steinberg. He'll play it out to the neutral zone. Here comes Vincent Venet over the line. Venet, right circle. Looking to get that one back over to Steinberg, but a skate in the way by the Rangers. Steinberg will get to the puck now. He'll send it back for Fontaine. Quincy Fontaine held off the scorecard so far. Here's a shot. That one broke a stick. And Louis Philip Potman will have to go to the bench for a new stick. Three minutes before we take a Zamboni intermission. Quincy Fontaine looking to split two defenders. He could not. And now the Rangers the other direction. This is Dennis Abiedo. And we have a penalty coming up. The official's arm in the air. Let's see what we have here. Waiting on the official call here on game sheet. Penalty was a 2:25 to go, a hook. And that will go against the Lions, Alessandro Mauricio. So a big spot here for the Rangers, as they need to get back in this game to have a chance to make the playoffs. Their first second power play. They're 2 for 13 here at the Clash, 0 for 1 in the game. Face off one, that's a good way to start. Here's a shot, that one over the net. And this will be hammered out of the zone by Quebec. Brought back in, but offsides for the Rangers. That'll bring the face off back out to neutral. 10 seconds of the power play, Burns. Puck falls, face off is won by the Rangers. Now here comes the Rangers over the line. Here's a shot, and just getting enough of the pad on it was St. Martin. Now down in the corner. Under 2 to go in the period. Here's Bergio to the net, save, rebound, wraparound, try! Bentley Suchin! His 5th goal here in the 6th game of the tournament. And a power play conversion for the Connecticut Junior Rangers. It's a 3-2 game just before the ice cut. Big goal for Connecticut there, as they could really use a regulation win to guarantee a spot in the Continental Clash playoffs. Now here comes Cal Brogan. He takes a shot. That one turned away by St. Martin. That one almost looked like it touched a glove on the Rangers bench, which should have been a whistle if it did, but we won't get one. Now this one sent outside the zone. It'll be picked up by Secheria. Cal Brogan finds a man waiting at the blue line. That's Bergio. He takes a shot. Save made by St. Martin. 50 seconds to go in the period. Puck to the near side half boards, and the Lions will get it out. Here comes a rush ahead. Taken away by the Rangers. And here they come over the line. Slap shot. That one blocked. And that stung. Here's a rebound. Goes in by the goaltender. And injured on the ice after blocking the shot is one of the Quebec players. Hard to get a read on that number. And can confirm to you folks at home that is Maxime Perreault as the coach comes off the bench and tends to his injured skater. Injured from blocking a shot. As he is still horizontal on the ice. And finally he will make it to his feet. Stick taps from both sides of the rink. Both here in the bleachers and down on the benches. And with help from his coach and one of his teammates, Fontaine, he will head to the bench. Maxime Perreault, defenseman with 1 goal, 3 assists in the tournament. We'll keep our eye out if number 11 makes a return to the ice. Hope he's okay. Back underway, final 30 of the period. Out to the neutral zone. The Rangers back in their own zone. We'll look to tie this thing up and come out for the third with a fresh start. Austin Bassler now over the line. Dropped off. Bassler gets it back. He takes a shot. That one stopped by the pad. Rebound right in the slot. Backhander to the net. And saved by the goalie. 2.4 on the clock. Certainly enough time to win a face-off and put a shot on goal. Let's see what the Rangers can manage here. Actually, we're going to get a penalty against the Rangers. As number 12 heads to the box, and folks, I hate to say it, I don't have a number 12 on my sheet here. So I'm unable to identify who that is. So now the script turns a little bit. Enough time for Quebec to win a face-off. Unable to. And the horn sounds. 30 minutes in the books. 3-2 your score in favor of the Lions. Dylan Ward here on WSBN. Now we will take a timeout, and while the Zamboni takes care of business, side and be back for the third period. Don't go. A good finish coming up. Welcome back to WSBN, the World Sports Broadcasting Network. Whether you found us on our website or our YouTube channel, it all comes to your screen the same. Either way, we thank you for spending your Thursday evening with us. We've got a good one here on the South Rink at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. It is the LSL Lions leading 3-2 over the Connecticut Junior Rangers. This is Dylan Ward behind the mic. Matthew Freeman is your producer, making sure this gets to your screen at home. And we've got 15 minutes here to decide what has been a really entertaining game. In spite of trailing 3-2, I should say, it is the Connecticut Rangers leading shots 23-12 against the LSL Lions. Thomas St. Martin has been solid in net for the Lions, making 21 stops on the 23 shots on goal he has seen. If you're joining us late, mentioned this a couple times already, but I will reiterate to you, this game, while not meaningless for the Lions, they still have a chance to up their seed and keep an undefeated record. This game does not matter for them in terms of making the playoffs. They have already clinched with a 5-0-0 record to this point in the tournament. Connecticut, 1-4 record, their lone win being in overtime, so only 2 points out of the possible 3 earned. And that sets them up for a situation here where if they win in regulation, they will clinch the playoffs. If they lose in regulation, they are eliminated from the playoffs. If they win in overtime, they are about 90% chance going to the playoffs. If they lose in overtime, it really could go any direction based on the rest of the games here tonight. Here's a Sasha Durden for a hat trick, his third of the game. It came on the power play, and it's 4-2 Lions. And a crushing blow for the Connecticut Junior Rangers, who are trying to win this thing in regulation to secure a spot in the playoffs. Face off back at center ice. Stolen away by the Rangers. They might have a chance to answer. That puck kind of slowed down there in the wet ice. Now here come the Lions. This is Beauchis. He takes a shot. That one deflects off the glove. And wasn't a clean stop by Skobrev, but it was nonetheless. Here are the Lions in their own zone. This one chipped out to the neutral zone. Catching up to the puck now is Steinberg. He takes a shot. Glove save made by Skobrev. He'll hang on to it. Puck falls at the left wing circle. Attacking zone for the Lions. This one in the blue paint. Here's a shot. That one stopped by Skobrev. Rebound grab by the Rangers. Here they come. It's Cal Brogan. He lost the puck. Taken back by the Lions. Now this one poked ahead. Here come the Lions. 2-on-1. Here's a shot. And it's a 5-2 game. And we will see a Rangers power play here as a man gets tripped up. 13:06 to go in the third period. They need to get something going quickly. They want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Remember, a regulation loss eliminates them straight up. And the official scorer has the horn to draw the attention from the officials. Wanted to clear something up there. 2-minute penalty. They'll go against Cistercia. Pardon me, not Cistercia. We'll go against the Lions. This shot deflects wide. It's actually Quincy Fontaine in the penalty box for tripping. All right, here are the Rangers. This one down to the left side circle. It's Tim Mullen. Now down to the corner. And Mullen gets it back. Tim Mullen. Left corner. Looking for an option. He'll spin. Top of the slot. He'll leave it. And a miscue there. Cistercia couldn't grab it cleanly. This one's cleared all the way down. 12:10 to go in the period. 1 minute to go in the power play. This one sent to the right wing, but there to grab it is Tyler Steinberg. He will clear. And a Burr up ice, shipped out of there by the Lions. Lions looking to go 6-0, with all 6 being regulation wins here at the Continental Clash. Here's Burr. This one sent low. Left circle, now tipped on its way to the net. Grabbed away by Quebec, and they will get it outside the zone. Now over the line this time comes the Rangers. They couldn't get anything going there. And really easy, it really felt like it was an easy penalty kill by the Lions. Now here's Brunel. Brunel left side, sent it below the line for Steinberg. Try to pass up to the point. Stolen away by the Rangers. Now this is Bergio over the line, lost the puck. They'll grab it back. Bergio, 1-8 to another, and Quincy Fontaine exits the zone. Tripped up, no call. He might have just fallen on his own. Here's Fontaine, he shoots, and that one stopped by Skobrev. 10 minutes to play for the Connecticut Junior Rangers to try and get back in this thing. Here's Fontaine. Quincy Fontaine, slap shot, that one blocked. Now this one. Down to the left side, poked out of the zone, and out to neutral ice. 9:26 left in regulation time. Time running out for the Connecticut Junior Rangers. Into the zone comes Connecticut. And tripped off the stick by the Lions. Drawing a big reaction from their fans. Quincy Fontaine. He'll get this one to the blue line. That one poked away by the Rangers. Now here come the Lions, 2-on-1. Here's a shot. They score! Jordan won't let it fly. Call it his second of the game. The Rangers fans are not happy with the goal. They think there should be a penalty, I believe. And this is where I run into trouble without a color commentator. I just straight up did not see what he could be upset about. Right before the 2-on-1 rush, I was checking a note here. I wish I had more information for you guys at home. I'm sure you guys could go back and figure out what that may have been. But either way, it's not going to be called back. So it's 6-2 for the LSL Lions. So now the Rangers, desperate times for them. They'll need a goal every 2 minutes without conceding one either, just to get this thing tied. The tournament on the line. Not sure if we'll see a pulled goaltender. I would assume we will not. Almost never do you see one with a 4-goal deficit. Now the Rangers come over the line. Here's a shot. That one blocked. Wide. Good, nice power on that shot. Never hit the target. Half here in period number 3. Here's a pass waiting at the blue line, collecting it just onside of the Lions. And we have a penalty call. It's going to go against the Rangers. David Picone goes palms up, frustrated with the penalty call. Which will send the Lions to the power play once again. They are 1 for 1 in the game. High sticking is the penalty. 2-minute minor. This one thrown up high. Pass down to the left circle. Lions on a power play. Looking for a good option. There's Mauricio. Now Broussard down below the line. O'Sheenies. Now this is Quincy Fontaine. Fontaine around 2. Look to get a pass. Didn't work. Now here's a shot, and that one almost looked like it was in. On the rebound, it was shot from the right side, and the ref blows the whistle. Some pushing and shoving behind the net. .6:41 to go here in regulation time. So 1:20 to go on the power play for the LSL Lions. one-timer try. That one blocked. Sticked out of the zone, and all the way down it goes. Could the LSL Lions be a champion in the making here at the Continental Clash? All signs point to them going 6-0 here in the regular season portion of this tournament. And perhaps a 1 seed in the card for the playoffs. As it stands right now, they have a plus 23 goal differential. Now the Rangers, here's a shot in and out of the glove of St. Martin. Now here, possibly a 4-on-2 rush. Fontaine take the shot, he'll slide it over. Here's a chance, and a save made by Scobra. Remember that stop. If the Rangers can complete the miracle, they will draw a penalty here. So just as the Lions' power play expired, it will be the Lions heading to the penalty box, and the Rangers off to the power play for the 3rd time in this game. Jordan Loeb, the guilty party. Just his 2nd trip to the box this tournament. And a timeout has been called by the Rangers. Why not? Down by 4 is not in the completely impossible category quite yet. You gotta think they'll need to score on this 2-minute power play to even have a chance. Here in the 3rd period, the Lions out shooting the Rangers 7-1. Although the Rangers have been dominant in shots on goal overall this game. Through each and every minute of play, the Rangers lead shots 24-19 against the LSL Lions, but in the far more important stat category, the Lions lead 6-2. All right, timeout over. Let's see what the Rangers drew up. They'll have the attacking zone face-off on the right side. Ready for the draw is David Tim Mullen. He won it. Back up to the left point. Here's a shot by Burr. That one never found its way through a maze of bodies. Now here come the Lions, short-handed, looking for their first shorty of the tournament. Hard to believe that this team doesn't have any. 5 minutes to go. Rangers over the line on the right wing side. This one poked out to neutral X. Here's Hannah Burke. And taken away by Steinberg. He will lift it all the way down. The Lions inching closer to a flawless regular season campaign. But these are the Rangers looking to make some noise. Here's Hannah Burr shooting from the blue line. That one wouldn't go. Puck taken and cleared. And it does come outside the zone by line. Now here's a short-handed rush. Finley Brunel on the left side. Centers it. Here's a shot. And what a save by Scobra. 30 seconds on the power play. Here's a shot. That one deflects behind the goal line. Cleared all the way down. 20 to go in the power play. Rangers just running out of time here. They'll need a miracle to pull this off. Here comes the Lions. That is Durdevic. He's sitting on a hat trick. He wants a fourth perhaps. Not going to get one on that rush. Pardon me, that is Broussard, not Durdevic. Power play is over, 3 minutes remaining. Shot save. Rebound goes to the far side corner. Now wraparound try. This one comes in the slot. Here's a shot. Fanned on. And the Rangers will bring it out to the neutral. Half minutes to go. Now Broussard at the end of a long shift. Centered it. Here's a shot. And a glove save. A nice one too. By Daniel Scobra. Solid effort for him between the pipes for the Connecticut Junior Rangers. It's a tough week here in Chicago for him and the squad. This Connecticut Junior Rangers team, the 2021 Continental Class champions. Last year in the tournament, they were the top seeded U.S. team as this shot is deflected high. They ended up losing to these Lions in the championship game of the tournament last year. Quite a different story for the red, white, and blue this time around. Fontaine, that one stopped, held on to, as the clock stops with 1:28 to go in the third period. The LSL Lions, through 6 games here at the tournament, have allowed just 1 goal in the third period. One minute remaining. Shot number 25. It is 7-2. So 43 seconds till it's official. Al Brogan and Bentley Suchan, along with Will Bergio, led the scoring for the Rangers here in the regular season portion of the tournament. But they will walk away with just 1 win in 6 games. No playoffs for the Rangers this year, as last year's finalists will only have consolation to play for tomorrow. And the LSL a perfect 6-0 here in the regular season. Each and every one of those 6 victories in regulation time. as the first seed based on goal difference, but they have guaranteed themselves either the 1, 2, or 3 seed when it comes to the round of 16 tomorrow. And the teams will shake hands at center ice. A good performance by the Junior Rangers. They were only down by 1 goal heading into the third period. But their run at a chance for the trophy is done. And their final match will be in the AM tomorrow as a consolation game. But still some more to play for after that. There is the Continental Divide, which is basically a loser's bracket for all the teams that didn't make the playoffs, and the losers of the first round of the playoffs. And for the 6th time here in Mount Prospect, LSL ready for O Canada. Doesn't get old for these Lions fans singing along loud and proud, both in English and Francais. That's going to do it for our coverage of this one. Dylan Ward on the call, Matt Freeman, our producer. One more time, your final score here from Mount Prospect. The LSL Lions 7 and the Connecticut Junior Rangers 2. Stick around for the playoffs tomorrow, as well as a couple more regular season games to close out the night. Dylan Ward one more time signing off.